Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. The Honorable Memanisa Astrid ST MPD as the lecturer of Teaching and Learning Evaluation. Before starting this presentation, let me introduce myself. My name is Bella Karista and my friends from Group 6 are Fitri Rahmasari, Lisa Febiana, and Nurkhaliza Eka Saputri. Okay, in this opportunity, we are going to discuss about task specification table. So what is task specification? Task specification is a procedural guidelines used for the purpose of creating a task. So task specification is made before we make the task items. Now, this is the contents of table of task specification. Number 1 is event and activities. Number 2, modes. Number 3, channel. Number 4, topic areas. And number 5 is task and format. Okay, now I'm going to discuss or describe about point 1 and 2, that is event and activities and modes. Okay, now let's see the part of event and activities. Okay, so in this part, it depends on the purpose of the task. And in this part consists of activities the testers must do in the test. We, as a teacher, have to design about 4 to 5 activities. In constructing the activities of this part, we have to refer to the syllabus about what skills are required from the students. For example, when we want to make reading comprehension test, we can make the activities like this: identifying main idea, identifying cause and effect, or making a conclusion. Okay, now let's move to the second part, that is modes. Modes contain skills that are going to be tested. For example, there are 4 skills in English language, so we can choose one of the skills to be tested for the students. For example, reading skills only or writing skills only, but we can combine 2 of the skills, for example, speaking and reading, or listening and writing. Okay, now let's see the example of task specification table. Okay, so this is the task specification table of reading comprehension. Now let's see the event and activities column. The purpose of this reading test is to assess the student ability to read and comprehend written information quickly. So we can design or create the event and activities like this. Number 1, identifying meaning of word or sentence. Number 2, identifying main idea. Number 3, identifying cause and effect. Number 4, interpreting comparison. And then number 5, making a conclusion. And then for modes column, it contains the skills that are going to be tested. So in this task specification table of reading comprehension, the mode is reading. Okay, I think enough for my explanation. The next explanation will be continued by my friends. Thank you.
Okay, so thank you for Bella as a first presenter. After we discuss about event and activities and also modes, so we go to the next material, that is about channel. So what is the meaning of channel in task specification? Channel, it means the way students answer the question of the task item by the teacher. So as you can see in the table of the task specification, there is event and activities, modes, and now is channel. So channel refers to printed material. Okay, so channel, it can be by using face-to-face or online system. So if face-to-face, it means the student can answer the question by using the hard file, for example, print the material, or the teacher can give the student the material by using the paper. But if the online system, the student can answer the question by using the digital media platform, for example, by the Google Form or Google Classroom. Okay, so it can be also make face-to-face by online system, but the student and the teacher don't have the interaction directly, so it can be by using the Zoom or video call by WhatsApp. Okay, so I think that's all about the channel. We go to the next presenter.
Okay, I will continue the next material. It's about topic areas. So topic areas, it means a subject of that people written or spoken about, or getting general and specific information. So the topic areas must be mandated in the syllabus. For example, I will give the reading text, and then the student have to do is the student have to read the text, and then the second one is identifying the main idea from the text. So the student will get specific information from that text. Okay, I think that's all. The next material will be presented by my friends.
Okay, thank you for Fitri's explanation. We are going to the next material. Is about the test, task, and formats. Test, task, and formats, it depends on the skills that wants to be tested, because in this modes, in the second materials, our modes is about reading. So the test, task, and format is about reading. In reading, we just use objective teaching test. In objective teaching test, there are so many kind of tests that you can choose. For example, multiple choice, gap filling, true and false, and matching test. But the most common used in objective test for reading is multiple choice and true and false, which you can find the answer of the questions from the reading test. Okay, I think that's all from our group. We are so sorry if there were so many mistakes. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.